All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, how's everybody doing? Now, Russ, salute to Russ. Russ is a new, well, I won't call him a new rapper, but over the last calendar year, his buzz and popularity have definitely picked up. He's had a few platinum records. Probably the most popular record he has right now is What You Want, What You Want, What You Want. That was his biggest record in the last calendar year. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Russ says a lot of stuff that I get his point, but Russ also says a lot of stuff where I feel like he overstepping his boundaries, and I feel as if though he's an old veteran player on the Cleveland Cavaliers team. I feel as if though with him being a white rapper and him speaking on a lot of issues, kind of criticizing hip hop, I feel as if though he should be just thankful to be in the game. Literally, just like an older player that's riding the back of a LeBron James who wouldn't be in the league if they didn't play for the Cavs. I feel like Russ should just be happy that he's in the hip-hop world and we allow him to be in the culture. Just my opinion. Nevertheless, he speaks, he uses his platform to give his opinion on where he thinks hip-hop is. And I'm going to be honest with you, Russ is a little salty because through the social media world, he's one of the most criticized artists, talked about artists. He just receives a lot of backlash, and he's very vocal about how he feels about the backlash he receives. So he was doing an interview with Vlad TV. And it wasn't Vlad specifically interviewing Russ. It was one of Vlad's workers. And in the interview, Russ was asked about the state of hip-hop. And instead of blaming rappers for what's wrong with hip-hop, the mumble rap era, we've heard J. Cole's album, everything, Russ said it's not them putting the songs together. We should not be looking towards rappers to make better bars, but it's more about the people putting the records together, which would be the producers. This is what he said. People blame the rappers for the state of hip-hop, but rappers are not making the music. You gotta blame the producers. If a producer sends me a pack of 20 beats and they're all whack and sound the same, I'm just fucked. I just have to pick the best of the worst. It's not the rapper's fault. Now, I don't agree with Russ. First off, I've been in a few studio sessions with rappers just trying to gain experience and knowledge in their field and how tough it is to put down and make some of these great records that we hear in today's era. The rappers still control shit. Don't get me wrong. Producers call a lot of the shots, but producers, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, producers want to gauge, or good producers want to gauge where a rapper is at musically with it, understand their brain, depict them a little bit, and kind of take it from there and take their direction and make something beautiful. I think rappers, especially when they get into an elite level or an elite level of popularity, I think they're controlling some of the shots, all right? I'm just saying. I think that's very difficult and I just think it's not responsible. It's very irresponsible for Russ to try to deflect the blame from rappers at all and now move it on to producers. I think a lot of times producers adapt to what's cool and trendy, right? And they're just trying to make the best music for the artist that's going to get their music played to the most people. And we're in the era of mumble rap. So again, Russ said what he said. I just gave y'all my opinion. Metro Boomin gave his opinion. Metro Boomin posted this picture on, retired producer Metro Boomin, by the way, posted this picture on his Twitter account. And in the picture, if you can't read it, it says Russ is whack. Now, Metro said, and by whack, I mean whack in spirit. Haven't heard any music to come to that conclusion. And then he also retweeted a fan who said, I lost all respect for Russ, blaming producers for today's sounds. Like, fuck out of here, fam. You gonna blame Metro, Illmind, Southside, Soundwave, Elite, Dre, etc. for all this? Sure, maybe a specific person, but not everyone. Shaking my head. I agree with that fan. I think it's just irresponsible to blame every producer. I just don't think that's the right way. I'm not saying there's not any truth in what Russ is saying, but to just give all the blame to the producers for today's rap. And I'm not saying all rap today is bad. I don't want to sound like that old bitter nigga. There's good records that come out of, there's a couple records I like from Lil Pump. I'm not a Lil Pump fan, but he makes a good, I like the little Esketit song. It's pretty catchy, but you know what I mean? But let's make it clear, overall, the sound is definitely trending towards, let's just get on the record and say da 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 da, and it's a hit because these kids want the simplistic lyrics. I'm just saying, I see what Metro's saying. It makes sense. And Russ, I think, might have reached. I think that might be a reach. And I do believe Russ is very frustrated with the industry because he wants that respect of a rapper. Let's compare him to an NBA Youngboy or a Moneybagg Yo. He wants the respect of those type rappers with black people, right? But it's not happening because he's gonna be in that arena space. Right now he's in that 2,000 seater venue space, but he'll probably age like Post Malone and be able to do some arena tours in the next couple years. But his fan base is predominantly white, and I think Russ is a smart individual, and he understands the concept of, I'll never have a genuine relationship with the streets. So you could be popping, you can make a lot of money, but you'll never connect with the streets. And I think that frustrates him more than anything. That's why he goes on rants like this. Just my opinion. What y'all think? Russ said it's not the rapper's fault. The reason why we got a lot of trash music right now, it's more or less on producers because they're the one crafting, creating these records. Metro Boomin disagrees. I kind of disagree. Now I want to know your opinion in the comment section below. Please follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff at itsmrtaliaferro. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my YouTube for more exclusive quality content like this. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.